don't watch right now. So now all about APC and PDP presidential candidate articulated and Baba Blue. Guys, if now look my screen very well, now the two of them now they see for my screen. So my people, wonder shall never end. Now no say 2023 general election don't reach grand final. Now just next month here, 25th of February 2023. Guys, the two party PDP and APC, two of the judge the mumu themselves. You understand? Some they from PDP they decamp they go APC, while some they decamp from APC to PDP. Guys, wonder shall never end. Yesterday be 22nd of January 2023. Not be smart, you know. PDP they don't call out APC presidential candidate Baba Blue, which is Bishop Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū. They say make DSS and ADLA make them go arrest Tïñûbū over drug trafficking and money laundering. Now say make una see based on the same feather. Even the same Atiku, now you know they addicted to drug. Neither na Atiku, now you know they into money laundering. Make una just tell you, make una see pot, they laugh kettle, they call kettle charcoal. Pot and kettle, not be the same fire that they put the two of them. Now people, well, make you not be like say I to talk, neither I to waste una time. Make I live una, make una watch this full video. Meanwhile, while watching any of my platform, when I come across this video, be my YouTube channel or Facebook. I make una help me share them so that YouTube and Facebook they go help me recommend them to more people. Love you all, guys. I go leave una here right now. While I go see you now for the next update coming up soon. Respect, one love, guys.
I tried to scream, but my voice.
With reactions trailing the call made by the presidential campaign organization of the People's Democratic Party on Sunday for the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to arrest and prosecute the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū, over drug peddling and money laundering allegations. The PDP presidential campaign organization also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to protect the sovereignty of the nation and the integrity of the Nigerian military as the commander-in-chief by summoning a meeting of the National Security Council over the establishment of a parallel army called the Jagaban Army, set up by Tïñûbū, which they said was an affront on the Nigerian army designed to cause confusion, disrupt the 2023 election, and derail the democratic process, while calling for Tïñûbū's arrest at the media briefing in Abuja. The party's Director of Strategic Communication, Dele Momodu, and the spokesperson of the Presidential Campaign Council, Daniel Bølà, also called for the sacking of the spokesperson of the Presidential Campaign Council of the All Progressives Congress, Festus Keyamo, for allegedly abusing his office.
If he must ask for equity, he must come with clean hands. Mr. Festus Keyamo, who happens to be in the APC government, is using the privilege of being in government and also using his own chambers, which should be a conflict of interest, to terrorize a candidate they are afraid of.
He, while serving as a cabinet member and campaign spokesman, remember as a cabinet member is being paid by the taxpayers' money, is using the official privilege and the powers conferred on that office to intimidate agencies of government, including going to court and filing a case against the agent of the same branch of government to which he belongs. And this is happening at a time when the president told the world that he's going to deliver a legacy of free and fair election. So now it's raising concern. People are beginning to wonder whether it is the president who is, by proxy, using this cabinet member to infiltrate or influence or intimidate the agency of government.
Well, in the meantime, a former managing director of Alpha Beta Consulting, Oladapo Akwara, who accused the APC flag bearer, Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū, of owning the firm by proxy, has endorsed Tïñûbū as the best man to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. The former MD said he picked Tïñûbū as the most suitable contestant after a dispassionate assessment of all the candidates in the presidential race. Let's take some tweets. This is from Ade, who wrote, Dakbo, you should have just been quiet. You sued this Tïñûbū claiming he diverted $22 billion and $4 million from the company you co-owned, Alpha Beta, after settling out of court. You have come to tell Nigerians Tïñûbū is the best man for the job. Unbelievable. Well, Femi wrote, human beings. Some people must have relied on this man's previous case against Tïñûbū to make reckless statements. And here he is singing praise of the same Tïñûbū. Dr. Bati, what's your take on the former MD of Alpha Beta's sudden U-turn?
Well,
Dustin Tïñûbū.
Obviously, Oladapo Akpara is having his Damascus moment. And he's entitled on the road to Damascus to have his own moment. And, but literally what he has done is it amounts to swallowing his own vomit. In 2002, he was all over the place accusing Asiwaju Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū of running Alpha Beta by proxy as the owner, money laundering, fraudulent practices. He was all over the place.
Yes.
Okay, the matter went to court. They settled out of court. So now only God knows how the vomit has settled in his stomach. And he's all over the place now saying, in fact, he has done, he claims, a dispassionate assessment.
Absolutely.
Underline, dispassionate assessment. And he believes that Asiwaju Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū is the most suitable person for the office. In fact, he says he's the best. In fact, one paragraph in the piece that he purportedly wrote, he said, in fact, having worked with Asiwaju Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū for more than 20 years, he is convinced that this is the best man since the invention of toothpaste. I'm paraphrasing now. Human beings are like that. They may go this way today, they may go that way tomorrow. It's obvious, he wants to vote for Asiwaju Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū, and he's entitled to his choice. And it's good to see a man who said so many negative things about Asiwaju now recanting. Some of these people, they have no principles anyway. The other issue that I would love to talk about has to do with the reference by the PDP spokespersons to the emergence of something called the Jagaban Army.
Absolutely.
That was one aspect of their press conference that I forgot to mention earlier on. Indeed, if you check social media, there has been something called the Air Force wing of the Jagaban Army. A chief of Air Force, chief of Army staff of the Jagaban Army. In this particular case, the youth leader of the APC, Dayo Israel. I've seen him wearing uniforms and, posing as the leader of an army. Although he has also issued a statement saying that, this army does not pose a threat. However, I wonder what the security agencies are doing. Because the criminal code is very clear. Section 110 of the criminal code. If you check it, it says that you cannot claim to belong to an army of your own or wear uniform or insignia or any kind of conduct that gives the impression that you have a separate army. There's only one Nigerian army. You cannot go and create an army and then you go about wearing uniform. I mean, that Israel says, well, it doesn't pose any threat and all of that. But what does the law say? In section 110 of the criminal code, it does not even allow you to go and sew any uniform that looks like that of any of the branches of the Nigerian army. And while, we take it on the surface that this is not meant to engage in any kind of military activities, I think Asiwaju Bølà Ahmed Tïñûbū should call Dayo Israel and the Air Force that he leads, or the Jagaban Army that he leads, that would seem to be in contravention of section 110 of the criminal code.
Well said, Dr. Bati.
I tried to scream, but my